Okay, so I did a video already, but I'd have to edit too much. I just decided to share like unused journals. Cause just all right. So I'm gonna start. Well, I'll share a couple of used ones. So these are the ones that I've recently gotten. There's this one. This is not recent ones from years ago, and it's from Punch Studio. I think I picked it up at Tuesday morning or Thursday morning, whatever it's called. I think they're shut down now. It's almost done. There's tape on the sides because this stuff started coming off, and it was annoying to have them just like little blue debris everywhere that I would write, and having to dust that off. And it was just, so I just stuck a duct tape so that it would stop being destroyed. But yeah, the pages are actually pretty thick, even though the cover itself is not that great. Let me see if I can. And inside, this is what it looks like, right? So it's, yeah. And then Punch Studio in the back. Pages look like this, and they're pretty thick. I don't know if, like, I'm all right with the blue. I'd prefer, white, ivory, whatever, like that kind of clear page personally, but actually I don't mind it. I don't mind, it kind of breaks that monotony. Okay, so there's that one. And I have some decals that I got from, I don't know, a Dollar Tree or something. So, there's this, and I got them, I could stick them on my walls, but I don't know if, like, my apartment even allows that necessarily, or, if it could be taken off at that time. So, but I got them for maybe, like, decorating laptops or decorating whatever. There's florals, butterflies, and then, yeah, a big, like, a big rose here, like my hand, you can see the size, like it's pretty big, right? It's pretty big compared to journals. It's, yeah. And then more butterflies, so I thought they were quite pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna share the journals so this one, again, this is a smaller size than like your typical kind of standard journal size. This one is like, it's Peter Popper Press or something. I think it's back. Yeah, no, it's Paper Blanks, my bad. Paper Blanks. And I've written a little bit in the front, but the pages are like, I don't know, they're like, I almost wanted to use the word delicious, but I don't eat paper, but it's like such pleasant to touch, so smooth, so nice, and it's pleasant to write on, and it's quite thick. I don't use fountain pens. I don't enjoy, from little that I have used, over like gel pens, specific gel pens, not all of them. Actually, I don't necessarily enjoy most pens. I tolerate them. I think Energel is one of the ones that I kind of enjoy. Sharpie, the quality can be inconsistent, but I enjoy that one quite a bit as well. But yeah, just gorgeous paper quality, I would say, for this brand. And the cover, do I need to say anything? Just, it looks like embroidery, like in real life as well. It gives that illusion, because some of these journals, they look different on picture, but anyways, this one is nice. And this one lies flat, kind of. It doesn't fold over the way this does when I write, so I can continue writing, but a lot of times I like to hold these down. But yeah, so really awesome journal. Okay, this one is another paper blank, and the this cover is inspired by something. It says right here, the Infinitely Great and the Universe Infinitely Great and Infinite Little Encyclopedia of Sciences by this person, published in London, 1870. I almost want to say, so not that long ago. I mean, it depends on, but like just looking at this, it almost, I'm not a great history, like specific, you know, so I probably shouldn't even say anything, but it seemed almost older. But I didn't even know, I thought this was just kind of something they came up with to imitate something older, right? I didn't know this was real, I guess. But yeah, paper blank, haven't used yet. The same thing, just bigger version of this. Inside it's completely plain, beautiful, gorgeous, smooth paper that was lovely to write on. Okay, and then another paper blank, I'll share this as well. So again, the cover, these two are all right. They're not amazing for me. Like, I mean, they're okay. They're not bad. But, oh, there's a little thing at the top for these. But yeah, paper, oh, Peter Popper Press, my bad. I am confusing everything together now. My bad. These two are Peter Popper Press, and this one's a paper blank. And this paper blank has beautiful pages. Okay, yeah. So these two have the same pages, same kinds of really thick, gorgeous pages. And the journal, I mean, cover, or apparently inspired by stuff that exists, which is interesting as well. But yeah. And I got them on full price. I did go around Black Friday time, but these were not on sale. Okay, so these. All right, so these are Flame Tree Notebook. These I got at Half Price Books, and I think often they're sold for like $15 or like around that. And this is Alice in Wonderland themed, and they have two of these little bookmarks. And inside, usually they start off with this like bright pink, reddish kind of cover, and then the pages themselves are not as thick. They're not, but honestly, I love the covers that usually of these much more than I have found for either Paper Blank or so far, or Peter Popper Press. Oh, by the way, these have like little gold edges, which is great. But yeah, but the paper quality is good enough for like any gel pen or whatever that because I don't use fountain pen, so it doesn't, like I filled one of these up all the way and it was great. So it's a thin paper quality, but it's good enough to write in. But the journal cover, and there's a little pocket as well in these. The journal covers though, gorgeous. So yeah, this one's, I don't know what it is, probably Barnes and Noble. I got it from years ago. I haven't started filling it yet. It's a smaller size. Oh, there's hair. And I don't know if it's just like an artisan or like whatever. Like it doesn't say the brand. But yeah. But I mean, yeah. So the paper quality is thick. It's not smooth, but it is thick. And this is, I guess, like stuck on like a soft kind of leather-ish, maybe fall leather, cover. I personally prefer hardcover. This I got from, I think, Five and Below or something like that. Like, yeah. It's and again, the paper is pretty standard. It's not amazing quality, I would say, but I really loved like the velvet cover. I think I like velvet covers. And there's no like branding or anything. I got it for $5. Because that was the highest price item you could find in that store. I think it was Five and Below. Okay, so this one's again Flame Tree Notebook. Flame Tree Notebook, and this one's blank inside. Again, I've already finished another journal that looks like has a very similar art design, and it was lovely to pick up and write in every time. And so yeah, same kind of pages, it's just not ruled. I kind of do prefer blank pages, but the thing is that I finish them up way too quickly because I kind of write medium or bigger sized, I guess, kind of, and so these can fill up quickly for me. So yeah. And then there's this one, which is like a very kind of, I would say almost like, I don't know, expected to belong in a journal art. But it's nice. I'd seen it online. I was like, I want to pick at least one of these up. And again, it's the same. I took out the sticker for most of these, but also Flame Tree Notebook also got it for half price off at half price books, and the pages are the same inside, and this gorgeous teal color. Okay, this one's also the same. Flame Tree Notebook, the same kind of pages. I'm not gonna open it. Beautiful covers. They're kind of raised a little bit. And then, yeah, back is just kind of continuation of that. Like some of these have the binding, they create a special design, and the rest of it is, but for some of these, the rest of it's just continuous. Yeah. Okay, this one's, a lot of people have complimented this one. It is a very beautiful, you see this, like, in the sunlight, like, it's, yeah, it's a pretty gorgeous kind of blue color and velvet, and I don't know how long, like, these things will stick, but it's fine. Like, I got it more for this beautiful blue velvet cover, and again, I picked it up from, I don't know, like, one of those, like, Ross or, like, discount kind of store stuff. And the paper quality is very similar to the other kind of velvet and other like Flame Tree Notebook. It's just standard thin kind of ish. I mean, thin relative to those higher priced journals, I guess. But again, okay, so there's a brand, Ecolo. But it stands time. It stands any pen that I like to use. So I have no kind of comments there. Alright, this one is a notebook that I have, like, I've used it, another notebook of the same before, and I use these as for my diary for a while in the past, but the papers are blank, better paper quality than some of these, but also kind of thin, but very kind of smooth, and plasticky almost, like the super smooth kind of papers, how they feel, and that's how this feels. And it's blank, and it's just a standard kind of, I think I got it off of Amazon, might even be Amazon Basics or something. Yeah, Amazon Basics, because I liked it. I like them, but I finished them quickly. That's the problem, right? So having a ruled journal kind of forces me to stay within those boundaries of lines. And this one's a flexi kind of journal. I wanted to buy a bigger journal because I was finishing them too quickly. Like, I finished one of these and ruled, and it's just, it's like I don't know what they call it, like a standard whatever size, in a couple of weeks, but I think I was just writing quickly at the time. Okay, so I wanted to get, and this was also on discount or whatever, so I got it, and the pages are decent. I think they're pretty thick. They're not super smooth necessarily, but they're pretty thick. They're not flimsy pages for, how big they are. Like, yeah, they're good. Again, it's not hardcover, but it's not, probably find a way to fill it up, and I think that it has a gold, edge as well. Yeah, so those are my journals. And the ones that I haven't shown that I have used are similar to this, and there's one that's like leather but bigger, and it was like all the way kind of wraparound leather cover in black, and again flexible, and that journal, I didn't enjoy it as much, writing in it as much. I wanted to get it over with. Like, I like hardcover more. I really do. It's better to write in. Okay, so that's, I think, most of everything, all the journals that I have, yeah.